everybody. Welcome back to Kraken Academy Productions. I am sorry that I have not made a video in a while. I've been busy. But we are back today with Character Backstory, Episode 3, on no one else but the infamous Johnny Lawrence. So first of all, get ready, get your timeline, and we'll jot down some points. First of all, when was Johnny Lawrence born? Well, we have some clues, because in the first movie, he is a senior in high school. Seniors generally start school at 17 and graduate at 18. But then there's the rare case in the case of Daniel LaRusso and a few other people that they go to be a senior at 16 years of age, graduate when they're 17. Daniel got a car from Miyagi on his 17th birthday on December 18, 1984, and the next day competed in the All-Valley tournament. Some people think this was his 18th birthday, but this wouldn't make sense because he turned 19 in 1985, making him not be able to compete. I'm going to say Johnny is older than Daniel. He looks older in the first film, which is ironic because Ralph Macchio played Daniel LaRusso, was 23 in 1984. Anyway, the series mentions Allie's birthday to be in the summertime, so I'm going to say Allie's birthday is around August. Karate Kid Wiki says that Johnny Lawrence's birthday is August 10th, but actually I think that would be more of a fit for Allie, and I don't remember anywhere in the show saying that Johnny Lawrence's birthday was on August 10th. How about we step back a few months? Let's go to June. I'm pretty sure that would be a good decision to have his birthday in June, because it would be funny, ironic, because June 1967, Summer of Love, hippies, very against Johnny's ideas. So we'll just leave it there, June 1967, as his birthday. So got that down on your timeline. Anyway, we know who his mom is. That is Laura Lawrence. And we know who his stepdad is, Sid Weinberg. So it would be Laura Weinberg then. But the question still remains, who is Johnny's dad? With Daniel's father, we know he died. With Johnny's father, I feel like it's a little different. If you notice, Sid Weinberg is kind of mean to her. And I feel like guys just probably married her because of her good looks. That's what I'm assuming what happened with Johnny's dad. Johnny's dad was with her, and he realized that he was going to have a child with her, and he was scared of that thought and left before the baby could be born. I think that he left instead of him dying because of a remark made by Miguel in Season 1, Episode 2. He said, "I never really knew my dad," and that kind of pierced Johnny. And Miguel's dad obviously left, and we're thinking that he's Terry Silver. But you don't say, "I never really knew my dad," if he's dead. There's just a look in his eye. I can just tell that Johnny's dad left, and maybe Johnny felt like it might be because of him, and that was one of the demons that he had to face through his life. So, for the beginning of the timeline, I'm going to say in early 1967 sometime, the dad left, so she had to have him on her own, which is similar to what Johnny did to his wife, what's her name, Shannon. He did not go to the hospital, and instead he kind of left and didn't want to have a big responsibility with the child. So, I don't think that we're going to be seeing Johnny's dad in the third season. Probably not ever, but there's a possibility, maybe season 5, that'd be good. But we know that she was a struggling mom. She probably had to get a job, and it was hard for her to pay the bills, sort of like Carmen Diaz. Now we have to figure out how she meets this dude. I don't think Laura became a nurse, but she could have done something like a shop assistant. It's going to be hard to crack the code of how they met, Laura and Sid, but we can get a grasp on when they met. He runs Lorimar, which made him rich. Lorimar became a television company on February 1st, 1969. So he'd probably be pretty rich by the summer of 1969. So I'm going to say around when the kid was 2. Johnny was 2, so summer of 69, Sid and Laura met. I'm sure Sid asked Laura out. Pretty sure he was super confident. Yeah, I'm the head of a television company. I can do anything I want. Sees Laura, thinks she's pretty, maybe a college girl, and asks her out. That's how I think it happened. And then somehow they got married because he liked her. But the problem was he hated the kid. That Johnny was probably going through his terrible twos that time, and like every little phase he had, Sid had to pay for it, and he was kind of like, oh my god, why does she have to have this kid? I hate this kid. I'm sure Sid just married her for her looks too. And he was kind of mean to her. He's kind of mean to her, kind of mean to the kid. So put that in 1969. Laura and Sid got married on your timeline. Next we know that Johnny started going through phases when he was a little kid, and he got a magic set at 8. So let's put that in the year 1974. No, wait, I mean 1975. Sorry, I should know basic math, shouldn't I? So next I'm going to say Sid's constant bickering led when he went to elementary school, when he was 5, 6. 5 is kindergarten, so we'll put that. Let's say he went to kindergarten, and all the screaming probably scared Johnny as a kid, and he was kind of an outcast at school. Probably got bullied a lot, got in fights a lot. We hear that in the flashback that he's always in fights and always trying to stick up for himself. He's kind of the underdog, and we'll see that role start to change once he joins Cobra Kai. He turns to music for comfort. We hear Boston, Don't Look Back. Awesome track. So I think we're going to see Johnny's love of music come out even more in the 3rd season of Cobra Kai, because music is just so great, especially from the 80s. It's cool. So when he was 12, right, we see in the flashback, he's riding his bike, listening to Boston on his little cassette player thing. Walkman, sorry. Comes and sees the Cobra Kai thing, and he's just so impressed. He sees these kids on motorcycles. He realizes that should be him. Maybe he won't get in fights anymore. Maybe he won't get bullied if he just did that. It looks so cool, fighting and stuff. So Sid pays for it, and he's kind of angry about it, but Johnny goes there expecting this great experience to get popular and stuff, but he realizes what a mean teacher Kreese is, and if you want to know more about why he's so mean, check out the video that I did on John Kreese. Watch part 1 and 2. Hope you find it pretty good. We see in the season 2 flashback him shouting, I'm a winner, sensei. That's when Kreese started molding him up into this shape that wasn't really him. I'm sure he got confident from Kreese, but it ended up going too far later. But Johnny thinks that this is helping him, and he wants to get tough, and he wants to get strong. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of tears flashbacks that we can see throughout the seasons in the early 80s when he's super sad. So anyway, he trains for his first tournament, 1981. He's a freshman, in high school now. I'm sure this is when Kreese and Johnny started becoming friends more than just a mean teacher yelling at his student, making him shout, I'm a winner. And somehow Johnny got that gi, so I'm pretty sure Kreese might have given it to him. That's when they're first becoming friends. And we know Johnny wins his first tournament in 1981. That's super cool. So he gets super confident. He goes to school. Soon after that, it's the summer of 82. He meets Owlie. We know he met her at Rocky 3. So the path's going up. They become boyfriend and girlfriend. Sophomore year starts. Everything is super cool. He trains for his second tournament. I know he lost the one in 1982, but I don't know how. I'm going to say Dutch took the trophy for the Cobras. Now we come to early 1983. This is when things start to take a dramatic turn, very slow dramatic turn. So we know Dutch was in juvie, and I'm assuming since that he took the trophy for the All Valley, he gets super overconfident, and that's when he becomes like Johnny would a few years later, and that's when he goes to juvie. And Watch Party did a theory that Kreese convinced the parents to let him right back in after he was in juvie because Kreese was helping him. he says. He's so manipulative. So yeah, Dutch starts to get bad. Bobby starts to get bad when he sees Dutch. Dutch and Kreese are kind of giving an influence on everybody. And then Johnny and Kreese are becoming friends more. Johnny isn't quite poisoned by the Cobra Kai method, the old Cobra Kai method, until probably mid-school year, 1983 to 1984. That's when he starts his fallout with Allie, which all leads to the big breakup after Johnny missed her birthday party drinking with the Cobras, starting to be more of a rebel and more angry and more bad in the summer of 1984. We know that he and Kreese now have the personal relationship. He won the tournament of 83, and Kreese does not want to let him lose again. He's determined because Johnny's become such a good fighter. Johnny's mean. He's mean now. Johnny's gone from a nice, shy kid to a mean, aggressive jerk in the matter of 5 years. And after that, we get the Karate Kid movie. So anyway, that's all for today. On Thursday, we'll have part 2 of this character backstory, since it's so long and hard to describe the show's main character in a short video. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe. 1,000 subscribers and I can do a live stream watch party of the Karate Kid movies when Cobra Kai comes out. Thanks for watching, everybody. Comment down below. See you, everybody.